from the Studio of Dreams at Tour Nation Productions.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Reporting from our remote set inside the auditorium lobby at Ball High School in Galveston, Texas. Welcome to the award-winning Good Morning Ball High. I'm Logan Martis. To get things started, as always, stay tuned for today's Time Rewind, courtesy of our good friend David Mendel.
It's Time Rewind for October 28th. Elvis Presley makes his second appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1956, and the host presents him with a gold record for Love Me Tender. It may not have been love, but definitely peace that was on the minds of the superpowers on this day in 1962. Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev agrees to remove missiles from Cuba in exchange for a U.S. promise to respect Cuba's territorial sovereignty.
It is planned that observers from nations not allied with either side will supervise the removal of the sites.
Fast forward to 1978, when Nick Gilder has the most popular song on the radio. On this day in 1989, Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814 begins a 4-week reign over the U.S. album chart. Born on this day, Microsoft founder and philanthropist Bill Gates, actress Julia Roberts, and actor-musician Joaquin Phoenix. That's Time Rewind. I'm David Mendel.
Hi, I'm Samuel Allen Bell. The annual fundraiser for the class of 2022 is underway. This year, it's Crazy About Cookies. Help raise money for the Ball High senior class. Forms can be found in Miss Schumann's room, 1083. All money collected should be given to Miss Schumann. Shop cookie dough now through November 12th.
Hello, I'm Coach Mirren from the Ball High Tour Store, and we'll be doing a Mardi Gras Clean Out Your Closet bead drive at all the GISD elementary schools from November 8th through the 12th.
What should we do?
Well, check your closet, search under the bed, ask your parents, your grandparents, and their friends for Mardi Gras beads that they no longer use. Bring them to your classroom and put them in the bead box. If your class collects the most beads at your school, you'll win a pizza party. If your class collects the most beads out of all the schools, your class will win a pizza party, a Mardi Gras t-shirt, and your teacher will get a gift card. So bring those beads and claim the prize.
I'm Asher, reporting from the Anita Martini radio studio, and here's what's on the teacher's lunch menu today. Carne asada, rice, beans, tortillas, chips, salsa, and dessert. Happy eating. Today's teacher's lunch is dedicated to Mrs. Cox. Now, back to more Good Morning Ball High.
It's the Fitness Minute with fitness expert Annette Hammond.
There are mixed opinions of how often you should step on the scale and weigh yourself. These recommendations range from weighing yourself every day to never weighing at all. Some will say never to weigh yourself, but to go by the way your clothes feel. If they're tight, you should try to lose weight. If they fit or are loose, then your weight is fine. That theory sounds good, but it doesn't really work. It's important to weigh yourself every day. First thing in the morning is best. If you know you have to step on the scale every morning, you'll be less likely to have that second helping of food at dinner. Be sure to weigh yourself at the same time, since your weight can fluctuate during the day. Keep aware of your daily weight and adjust your eating accordingly. If you feel your weight is creeping up, then lighten your eating that day, or until your weight gets back to its optimal number. For the Fitness Minute, I'm Annette Hammond. If you're a fan, like us on Facebook at Fitness Minute with Annette Hammond.
Ball High School brings focus and awareness to Red Ribbon Week all this week. Tomorrow, this week concludes with Too Bright for Drugs. Make sure you wear neon. And the turkey shoot returning on November 18th from 8 to 6 at Ball High. For further information, see Major Knight. Now, back to Logan on the remote set.
Here are a couple reminders about expectations. Dress code is being completely enforced. Electronics, no headphones from 7 to 3:10. Phones are permitted in the hallways during class change and in the cafeteria. ID should be worn at all times. Tardies, students tardy to class must get a tardy pass in the commons area to enter a class late. And students must have a pass in order to be in the hallways during class. The 10-10 rule must be followed. And as a reminder, all students are expected to be on time in first period at 7:30 a.m. each and every day. Now let's check in with Banks and see what's trending on social media.
I'm Banks, and here's what's trending today on social media. A woman finds a chicken head in her takeout wings. Starbucks is raising its minimum wage across the country to $15 an hour, and the Astros win Game 2 of the World Series. Now, back to Logan on the remote set.
Are you interested in anime, Japan, the Ghibli Studios, or board games? Then come to G-Nerds on Tuesdays after school in room 2050. For further information, please see Miss Morrison in room 2050. Lost and Found is located in room 1001A, Mrs. Rekoff's office, who is Mr. Pillar's secretary. If you have lost something, please check in with Mrs. Rekoff. She might have it. Items that have been found include jackets, water bottles, jewelry, phones, and lunch boxes. Attention to class of 2022. Senior ads for the yearbook can be purchased until November 19th. For further information, see Miss Simmons. Now let's check in and see what's going on in tour sports.
I'm Terranique, and this is your G-Ball Sports Headlines. In golf news, the boys golf team came in 4th place out of 11 schools earlier this week in the Texas City Boys Fall Invitational at Bayou Golf Club by shooting a team score of 389. This brings the tour season record to 21-9. Sully Mixon led the tours with a score of 88, which came in 10th place out of 55 total players. In football news, let's fill up the stands tomorrow night at 7 as the Tours take on Friendswood. A spot in the playoffs is up for grabs, so let's make a lot of noise and cheer for our boys. Now back to Logan on the remote set.
The annual fundraiser for the class of 2022 is underway. This year, it's Crazy About Cookies. Help raise money for the Ball High senior class. Shop cookie dough now through November 12th. For further information, contact any member of the class of 2022. The Sexuality and Gender Equality Club meets every Monday in Miss Day's room 2081 from 3:15 to 4:15. All are welcome. For further information, see Miss Day. If you would like your club, sports, or other activities, news, and announcements featured on Good Morning Ball High, email your request to Mr. Dudis. Here's today's official Good Morning Ball High picture of the day. If you have an interesting photo that you'd like to be considered as a future picture of the day, send it to Mr. Dudis. We'll be happy to feature it. Now let's check out the official Good Morning Ball High weather forecast.
Galveston weather.
Set furnishing for Good Morning Ball High provided by Star Fine Furniture.
Now here's today's quote of the day, sponsored by the BEST program. To make difficult decisions wisely, it helps to have a systematic process for assessing each choice and its consequences, the potential impact on each aspect of your life. Think about it. I'm Logan, wishing you a terrific day.
Morning Ball High is produced by the students in the Media Arts Small Learning Community at Ball High School in Galveston, Texas.